Welcome to my YouTube channel Ayurveda Basking. So hope so you have seen my previous video in which we have studied the strategy or the important portion that will important for your exam. Specifically this is for Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Science. Previously I have uploaded one video of Rasashastra Bheshajya Kalpana in I have explained the some important MCQ and they are from different university. In this video my mainly focus is on the Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Science so that it will be helpful for that particular group of guys. But one thing is there, these are the all important questions, so all university student can watch it and solve this question, so it will be helpful for you because in many university I have seen some repeated questions will be there or some question that will come from the concept. So let's start our video. First question is Mitra Panchaka Varga Dravya used in. So Mitra Panchaka are 5 drugs that have been written here. Guda, Gunja, Tankana, Ajya and Madhu, and these are used for Bhasma Pariksha, for Apunarbhava Bhasma Pariksha. So first important thing I will say to you guys, just go through the Bhasma Pariksha. What are the Bhasma Pariksha? What is used in them? And some specific Bhasma Pariksha color are there for each drug. That question can come in paper, so important. Dhruti is the Parada. So Dhruti is one of the Parada Bandha that is explained. So you should know how much Parada Bandha is there. 25 Parada Bandha is there. No need to just go through that. But some important Parada Bandha like Pota is one Parada Bandha. Like that is used in Parpati. Nikseka and Sapnam are the synonym of Nirvapa, and Nirvapa is the process in which we are red hot some metal and quench in some liquid media, and it is used for the Shodhana procedure in Samanya Shodhana of the Dhatu, Abraka, Makshika, etc. Pramana of Valuka used in Valuka Yantra. So Valuka Yantra usually 5 Adaka Pramana Valuka is used, and it's important and repeated question. And here one important thing is that Kajali is feel here in Cupid 2 by 3rd. Then Vraha Putta is the Putta in which the measurement is the 1 Aratani. Okay, so Vraha Putta is the used for I think Makshika's Marna. Dose of Niragni Siddha Savrasa. So Savrasa is can make by 2 methods. This Agni Siddha or Niragni Siddha. Niragni Siddha it's a very it's very guru, so dose will be very less, half a pala. And if it's Agni Siddha, it will be Lagu, so dose will be 1 pala. According to Sharangdara Samhita, Parmatya Kalpa. So Parmatya Kalpana is actually Upkalpana of the Kashaya Kalpana, in which we have to take 1 part of the Dravya, that is a Kalka, and 8 part of the water, reduce it half, and dose is 2 pala. To treat Pittaja Vikara, honey is mixed with the Kvatha in the proportion of 1 by 8. So actually honey and sugar is used 1 by 8 in Pitta both. But in Vata and Kapha the proportion will be changed. Sneha Mushna concept was therapeutically explained in Bheshajya Ratnavali. So the question is Sneha Moshna concept is therapeutically explained. So it is a concept that is usually not explained in our classical text but is explained in the Lagutris, Bheshajya Ratnavalis, etc. According to the Sharangdara Samhita, shelf life of Ableha Kalpana is 1 year. In this coming questions, I will explain these things to you. Tapya is a synonym of actually Swarna Makshika. So this kind of synonym can be asked for Makshika, for Hartala, for Gandhaka, you should know. Rasiratna Samuchya, type of Vangas are Khurka and Mishrika. So from the type also question is coming. The video I am talking about that one PDF I will already shared in the group, in which all the Rasa Dravya are in the tabular form. So here all this point will be covered. Hardness of the Mukta is 4.5. Chemical composition of Garika is Fe2O3. Then one among important formulation of Sashika is a Jati Adi Tela, and actually it is the important Tela that is used for Vrana, etc. And it will be coming in paper 2 also. Shodhana of Mrida Shringa is done in the Shuddha Jala, because we just have to do Bhavna in the Shuddha Jala and dry in the sunlight. Indication of Narikela Lavna, it come from the Kalpana 3 Nirman, and I think it's the NK portion. From NK 1 MCQ will be there now. So it is used in Gulma, Arshas, Bagandra or Prinamashula. Right answer will be the Prinamashula. In general, which Paka of Parpati is ideal for medicinal use? So basically, Mridu and Madhyama Paka is good. Mridu is not a given option, so right answer is Madhyama. Tivra Agni should be applied in Kupi Kalpa, because in Kupi Kalpa various form of Agni are there, Madhyama, Mridu and Tivra. Good manufacturing practice of ASU drug is coming in the schedule T. Next MCQs will be the which of the following is not among the Kashaya Yoni. Lavana is not among them. Dhanvantri Bhaga for Avleha is 1 by 8. So this portion you have to study, and I was already explained here. Dhanvantri Bhaga is that portion that when a previously timely when doctor is preparing the medicine in their home, they will use different component and make the medicine. So according to that, they will take some charge from the patient. Like rasa, if they are using half portion, they will take. Gritayal tena half. Avlehali 1 by 8. Dhatu basma 1 by 7. Churna vati 1 by 7. And asva is 1 by 4. Rudra bhaga is 1 by 11. That is constant. So here they have asked Dhanvantri bhaga of leha is right answer 1 by 8. Number of vanopline kapota puta is 8 number is used, and it is only bhumi samtal. So like this puta, question can come. Sometimes they can ask the number of upla. Sometimes they can ask the particular measurement. Arka Kalpana is Upkalpana of Kvata Kalpana. GMP full form is good manufacturing practice. So surely GMP question will be there because it is repeating so many times. Number of Tamara dosha you should have to remember. 8 Tamara dosha is there. Similarly 7 Sapta Loha dosha is there and 5 Vajra dosha. Similarly, for Parada, you have to tell me how many total dosha are there for Parada. Which among this is not a Parada Gadi? Parada Gadi also I have written in coming PDF slides. You can see total 5 Parada Gati are there, and out of them Jala Gati is not there. Gandhaka is identified as sulfur. Shira Paka Kalpana ingredient will be 1:8:32, where 1 is our this Kalka part, drug part. 8 part is our Shira and 32 is Dravya. Dose of Gori Pashana is arsenic trioxide and is 3 type Pita, Vikata, Hadha Churna. Shodhana is done usually in Svedana and Kara Vela Rasa, and dose is very less 1 by 122, 1 by 30 Rati. Rasa Karpura comes under which? So Rasa Karpura actually is our Kupi Pakwa Rasayana, which is Sahagni, but here Gandhak is not there. Route of administration of Nasya Paka, so Nasa Marga will be there. No option is Nasa Marga, none of the above. Shyamangi is a type of Manashila. There are 3 type of Manashila: Shyamangi, Kanavirika, Khandakam. Kasisa is of 2 type, Balu and Pushpa. So type question will be there in MCQ. And Shilajat is Gomutra Gandhin Karpura. Which among the following is not comes under Bhasma Pariksha? So Unmana, Vari Taratva and Rekha Purna are one of the Bhasma Pariksha, but Ghashna is not there. And I've already told you, please study this Bhasma Pariksha before your exam. Number of ingredient Loha Parpati, this is a very important question and repeated. 3 ingredients are there: Parada, Gandhaka and Loha. Number of type of Abraka, actually there are 16 type of Abraka. Right answer will be the 16 type, but here option is not given, so you can click on the 4 type, because if we see about this for pattern, Pinaka, Naga, Manduka, Vajra. Similarly Pita, Sveta, Rakta and Krishna. So Pinaka is having 4 color, Naga having 4 color. So based on that 4 into 4, 16 type of Abraka is there, but in option no 16 number is given, so you can click on the 4. Which among the following is not a Shuddha Loha? Naga, because it is comes in a Puti Loha. Shelf life of Arka Kalpana, actually this question is wrong, because shelf life usually 1 year and option is not given. Ratio of ingredient. So the next question is ratio of ingredient in Shira Paka, Sneha Kalpa. So Sneha Kalpa is 1:4:16, 1 is Oshada, 4 is to our 4 is our Sneha and 16 is Dravya. Next is this ratio 1:32 is Shira Paka. So this ratio is actually confusing and important, you have to study it. Next question is which is the Ratna for Surya Graham? For Surya Graham it is a Manikyam. Pushpa Parga is for Brihaspati, Vaidurya is for Ketu and Neelam is for Sani. Next question is Abraka used for therapeutic purpose is Krishna Vajra. Out of that 16 types, Krishna Vajra is most good. Parpati is example of Pota Banda. Gandhaka Shodhana is an example of Dalana, in which we have to melt it and pour on a vessel which contain the milk covered with the cloth. K2SO4 Al2 is a Saptika. Sometimes they will ask what is the chemical formula of Saptika or alum. The color of Swarna Bhasma color is Champaka, so again important. Bhasma Pariksha and their color is important. Write the synonym of Kalka Kalpana is Prakshepa. The fuel used in Govara Putta is actually the powder of the cow dung. Dosage of Agni Siddha Savrasa is Vanapala because it becomes Laghu after application of the Agni. Vaikranta comes under the Maharasa, and Kinva is a synonym of Surya Bija. It is a question from the Sandhana Kalpana. Proportion of Shali and Jala in the Manda is 1:14. You have to remember the proportion of Manda, Peya, Vilepi, Yavagu. Rasa Karpura is the example of, actually it is a Nirgandhaka Sagni Kalpana where we are using Agni but not having a Gandhaka as an ingredient. Example for Nirgandha Sagni Murshna Kalpana is Rasa Karpura. Same you can same question is the answer of the next question. So in Murshna, just remember what are the Nirgandhaka, Niragni or Sagandhaka, Sagni examples. I will share the photo in the group. Okay, substitute for Vajra is a Vaikranta. Similarly, substitute of Swarna is a Swarnamakshika. Implementation of Drug and Cosmetic Act is 1940 and Drug and Cosmetic Rule is 1945. Don't forget this important information. Pyrometer is used to measure temperature. The pyrometer pyrexia like temperature. In Pananiya Kalpana, water should be reduced to 1/8 part. Uttama Mandura is actually 100-year-old, 80-year-old is a Madhyama, and 60 to 50-year-old is a Avara. The dose of Gori Pasha, again repeated question, very very important, 1/20 to 1/30 rati. Type of lepa according to Sharangdara Samhita is 3 type of lepa are there. Next question is, which among the following rasa dravya is used for Nirutta Pariksha of Bhasma is Rajata we are using. So again Pariksha is important, Bhasma Pariksha same every question paper we are seeing some question from that portion. Heating up to red hot and dipping in the liquid media is Nirvapa, that is used for Abraka etc. as a Shodhana process. Nir Amalatva is a specific test for Bhasma Pariksha for Kasisa, and Kasisa chemical formula is also important. Fluorspar is related to the Vaikranta. Gagana and all the synonym of the Akash, Ambar, Kha, Vyom are synonym of Abraka. Sura is one among the Madhya Kalpana. According to the Anuktmana for Arishta, how much Shodra is to be taken? So half Tula. So again from this secondary Kalpana like Avaleha, Sandhana and Sneha Kalpana, Anuktmala explains. So you have to just go through that Anuktmala also. Shloka is not that much needed, but you should know the correct reference. Lepana for Sandhan Patra is included under which stage? So Sandhana Kalpana, 3 stages are there: Puro Karma, Pradhan Karma, Paschat Karma. Pura Karma we have to select the Patra, Lepana is done, Dhupna is done, and Pradhan Karma mainly we have to put it for undisturbed for the fermentation time. Dhatri Loa is to be stored in a Navagata, means a new pot. Parada extraction from the Hingula is an example of Vidyadhara Yantra. So sometimes they can ask what is Vidyadhara Yantra. Then this is the use you can write in the application of Vidyadhara Yantra. Jala Palavati Churna is a synonym of Panta is actually a very important MCQ, and sometimes student will confuse in this. So don't forget this MCQ. Musha can be compared with the crucibles. Some Samnivati is the Ghana of the Guduchi is the example. Angar Dhanika is a koshte in which Angara is kept. Total number of Parada dosha is 12 in number. The dosha is generally question is asked. Yusha Vishesha is Khada and Kambailika. Pidito Mudra is a Samyak Lakshana of Avleha Kalpana. So Siddhi Lakshana of Avleha Sneha is important. Churna of roasted Dhanya Vishesha is called Saktu. Minimum quantity of Parada to be taken for Samanya Shodhana is usually half a pala, and total number of Kanjuka dosha of Parada is a 7 number. Next MCQ will be, which among the following is not among the Triphala? So Pippali is not among them. Dose of Agni Siddha Savrasa is 1 pala because after Agni application it become Lakhu and dose will increase. Anagni Siddha it will be half pala. Dhola Yantra is used for Shodhana of Swarna Makshika. Makshika is apnya. It is one of the Maharasa, and 2 type of Shodhana process are there, Svedana and Nirvapa. I will prefer you should at least remember Nirvapa because Abraka and Nirvapa same process, same duration and same Dravya. Nirvapa for 7 time in Triphala Kwatha. Samskara for Abraka Shodhana is Nirvapa. GMP comes under the Schedule T. Number of Vanopla in Gajaputta is 1000. Actually, not particular number of Upla is mentioned in Gajaputta as Mahaputta mentioned, but in reference Rasa Prakash Sudhakar it's mentioned 1000 Upla. Type of koshti are 3 and koshti is used for sattvanam patnartham and sodhana of the extracted sattva. Shape of Vritantaka Musha is a brinjal like. Ratio of ingredient in Sneha Kalpana is Oshada Kalka 1 part, Sneha 4 part, Drivya Drivya is a 16 part. Dose of Hartala actually 1/4 to half rati. So here two options are there. I clicked on 1/4 rati. Churna Kalpana comes under which dosage form? It is a solid dosage form. Route of administration of Nasya Kalpana is Nasya Nasa Marga, but is not given the option. Example of Kupi Pakwa Rasa is Rasa Sindura because it is a Sa Agni, Sa Gandhaka, Murchana of the Parada. Number of ingredient in Loha Parvi, again repeated question. 3 ingredient Parada, Gandhaka, Loha. Ratio is 1:4, 2:1. Next question is number of chapter in Drug and Cosmetic Act. So actually there are 5 chapter explaining DNC Act. Notes of DNC Act also will be shared in the group. Part of Jala in the Manda Kalpana according to Sharangdhara Samhita is 14. So this ratio is important. I will share the ratio of this Kalpana. Shukatunda is a type of Hingula. So Hingula is your Cinebar HGS and it's known as Japa Kusma Varnabam is the Grahaya Lakshana. 2 type Khanija or Kritrimija. According to Rasaratna Sindhura, Sukatunda and Hamsapada. Shodhana is done in Bhavana as you can done 7 time Bhavana in Adrak Savrasa or in Lakucha Savrasa. Then question is shelf life of Vati Kalpana is 1 year according to DNC Act. Number of Parada Gati are 5 in number. These are Jalagati, Hamsagati, Malagati, Dhumagati, Jivagati. This question is repeated in 2 papers. So try to remember this Gatis and number. Which is the herbal type of Anjana is Rasashastra because it is our Daru Harida Berberis aristiata. And for this dosage form I have written here Churna according to Sharangdhara Samhita 2 month, Guda and Avleha 12 month, Grita and Tela 16 month, Aswa Dhatu it will become more effective with longer duration it kept and what is 1 year. According to DNC, Grita is 2 year, Churna is 2 year, Taila is 3 year, Avleha is also 3 year, Aswa Rista is 10 year. Next question is number of Kashaya Kalpana as per Shushruta. 6 Kashaya Kalpana there he added etc. Shira Kalpana. Lohita Karna is advised for the Abraka Bhasma. Also Tamra full but Tamra is not given so right answer is Abraka. Dhatu used for Nirutta Bhasma again repeated question important and Bhasma Preksha is important Rajata. According to Shushruta, Tavak should be collected in the Sharad Ritu. So Drivya Sangra is also sometimes this kind of question can come. Savirata Avadi of Avleha is Vatsarat Param means 12 month. The quantity of Valuka is filled is 5 Adka. Again important and repeated question. According to Rasaratna Samucha, Vajra Musha is used for Sattva Patanartham. Koshti is generally used for Sattva Patanartham. Dose of Kalka according to Sharangdhara is 1 Karsha. Patra Paka is performed in Patra Paka is actually given in Sneha Kalpana to augment fragrance to that particular Sneha. Udvishtam is a type of Takra. One of the Grahya Lakshana of Parada is Madhyam Surya Paramitam Prakambasham. When it is a pure Parada, then it will shine like a noon sun. And then next question is Nata Bhushnam is a synonym of Hartala. So Hartala is so important, so many papers ask. Number of Tamra dosha is 8 in number. Parvala is Pranija Ratna. We extract it from a Prani. Composition of Pittala is copper-edging. So try to remember this composition of Pittala, Kamsa, etc. Loha Parpati is a type of Sagandhaka, Sagni, Moshna. So Moshna example is repeatedly asked. Specification of manufacturing unit of different dosage form of ASU is done in schedule T. Emulsification is a solid unit of dosage form and chemical formula of Manikam is Al2O3. So here we have completed our all the important MCQ and yesterday I have already shared all the important MCQ that question. So all the best guys and at least do see these things and remember this MCQs are important point I have told you. Okay, thank you guys.